Over 2,000 years ago, an ancient Silk Road linked the East with the West. It took a year for caravans to complete a one-way journey. Now, an international railway network is connecting China with Europe. The fastest train trip lasts roughly 10 days. The China-Europe freight rail services have been operating for 8 years. But what are these services? We'll take a voyage across the Eurasian continent to discover the world's longest distance freight train services. Chongqing is a booming megacity in western China and an important commercial hub. But for many years, Chongqing's strategic location was often undervalued due to its inconvenient transportation. Around 2010, as the IT industry prospered, the city urgently needed an alternative route to distribute its products.
他们的产品大部分要运到欧洲去，所以说我们重庆就率先开辟了渝新欧这个联运大通道嘛，解决了这些笔电厂家的物流问题。
The first intercontinental freight train departed Chongqing on March 19, 2011, and arrived 16 days later in Duisburg, Germany. 2 years later, in Xi'an, a starting point of the ancient Silk Road, the city's first westbound international freight service was launched, and its destination was Kazakhstan. That same year, also in Kazakhstan, Chinese President Xi Jinping first proposed constructing the Silk Road Economic Belt.
我们可以用创新的合作模式，共同建设丝绸之路经济带。这是一项造福沿途各国人民的大事业。
Boosted by the Belt and Road Initiative, more Chinese cities have introduced similar freight services. As the service network expanded, in June 2016, the intercontinental freight trains were universally rebranded as China Railway Express. Zhengzhou, a transportation hub in central China, used to be relatively unknown overseas. After unveiling westbound cross-border freight trains in 2013, Zhengzhou has become more open to the outside world. Zhengzhou operates 3 freight train lines to Europe: Hamburg and Munich in Germany, and Liège in Belgium. The Hamburg line was the first one to operate. Now, I'm on the head of a cargo train from Zhengzhou to Hamburg. This train will reach its destination in 12 days. This trip is 10,214 kilometers long and driven by several drivers across different cities. Mr. An has been this train's driver for 6 years.
原来的每个月一班，到现在的每天都有，甚至呢，就是现在每天白天的班次排不下，夜里也有中欧班列的开行。
它的这个时效性比海运要快3倍，同时它那个成本呢是只有空运的1/2或1/3，所以说我觉得它优势所在。
The most recent CRE service from Zhengzhou links it with Liège, a port city and commercial hub located along the Meuse River in Belgium. The train not only links the Chinese city with the Liège container terminal, but also its airport.
If an airport can use the train as a multimodal connection, they will grow not only the rail but also the air traffic.
With multimodal transportation, the freight trains have witnessed a substantial increase in the number of products transported to other cities. In Zhengzhou, goods are also arriving from or distributed to various locations across China. This is a real-time operation route map of Zhengzhou Europe freight trains. As you can see on the map, Zhengzhou is located in central China. As trade ties develop, freight train services have been further extended to connect with sea shipping through ports along China's eastern coast. This effectively connects the overland Silk Road economic belt
《
with the 21st century maritime Silk Road.
《
21st century maritime Silk Road. 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 21st century maritime Silk Road.
В настоящее время мы диверсифицируем экспорт.
Nous, on construit les rails. Le train, c'est un pont ferroviaire. Et c'est toute la finalité, c'est de faire de la Chine et de l'Europe des voisins.
We have more jobs, we have more tax income, we have companies investing in Duisburg. This logistics business, all in all, is improving the economic and business fabric in the city.
In 2018, the number of China-Europe freight trains skyrocketed to 6,300 from 17 in 2011. The trains connect China with 50 cities and 15 European countries. Dubbed the Caravans of Steel Camels, the China Railway Express has opened a new chapter in enhancing trade across the Eurasian continent. Going forward, it is expected to provide new opportunities and further stimulate growth between Asia and Europe.